Welcome back. This week we pull up at Sandy Point Beach Camp, and this might just be our favourite beach camp so far. We're lucky enough to experience swimming with turtles and manta rays, check out Five Fingers Reef before going out on a spearfish. I catch one of my dream fishes at GIANT TREVALLY. And this 30-kilo monster provides us with a fresh fish feast on the beach. Geez, say that 3 times fast. This is what the Coral Coast is all about. And I do apologise for some of the audio in this video, but it's not called the Windy West for no reason. Filling up with water again?
Yeah, patiently waiting.
So what's the order? It goes water, food, toilet?
No. Water, toilet is just there. Food, then fuel.
Okay, cool. It's the glamorous life of caravanning.
Yeah.
And you've got these bad boys next to you. Look at these emus. Literally just some emus chilling under the tree. This day took way longer than we expected. Sun is now going down over that hill. We filled up fuel, water, emptied the toilet, did all those things. 6:20 now. Sunset's around 7 o'clock-ish. So getting a little bit nervous that we need to kind of beat the sun there, get set up, do any of the gnarly stuff, because we have looked up on Wikicamps and it does say that rangers suggest maybe not with caravans, like even if it's off-road. So this could be either go off without a hitch and the easiest thing I've ever done, or the hardest thing and we get bogged straight away and we're there trying to dig ourselves out in the evening or into the dark, really. I think if we get there and we go off without a hitch, it's probably going to be the least interesting from a filming perspective. If everything goes wrong, we'll hate it, but it'll be very interesting for you. So, hey, I guess it's win-win either way. Okay, so after a couple of hills, we kind of got after going back and then hitting them at a bit of pace. I think we've finally hit sand where we are just start to spin. So, gonna bite the bullet, take these down to at least 20, then car to 8 tires, and then hopefully we get through all this because this is soft as all hell. God knows what the beach is gonna be like. Hopefully it's a bit firmer than this. Never going to stay, is it? This screws into the top of this. If that screws out of the tap, the tap just falls off. Good as new. Jesus Christ. Take some corrugates and a couple of, well, yeah, pretty sandy, boggy roads. And it feels like everything's falling apart. Oh well, at least they're all things I can fix relatively easily. Except for the drawer. That one's going to be a factory job because I think we're going to need a new drawer. But tap's back on, fixed on, working. I'm going to tighten the living hell out of it so that it should never happen again. But it's a problem with corrugates and sand and off-road. things just vibrate off. Jesus.
Go. Coffee ready.
Thank you. So we're at Sandy Point, and this place is pretty special. I mean, our campsite literally has a 5-meter walk onto that beach. Pretty much roll out of bed in the morning, and the view from our back bed window, oh my God, just turquoise water, beautiful white sand. Literally the van is just here. This place is nuts. So it takes about 50 minutes from Coral Bay, or the town of Coral Bay, if you can call it that, to drive down here. Most of the drive's on sealed roads, a couple of K on unsealed, and then the last little bit is on pretty soft sand. We'll admit that we got a little bit bogged on the way here. Caveats are we came through at night or late evening. It was sort of, the sun had just set, so probably wasn't going fast enough, or as fast as we should be to get the van through some of the soft stuff. So we got bogged, dug down, put the Mack tracks in, let a little bit more air out of the tires, and we got out in the end. But definitely worth it. Come during the day though. Don't be idiots like we were and try and do it at night. I know it's not always achievable, because sometimes you just get places late, but well worth the drive. Awesome spot on the beach. Heaven, baby. Up early this morning, we're heading out to see some manta rays, and it's fair to say that Sophie is a bit nervous. Sometimes I do forget that she grew up in England and aspects of Australia can be a bit daunting for her, especially when they're led to believe that everything here can and will kill you given half the chance. And I guess that's kind of half true, but it's a lot less scary when you've grown up here. Ready to go?
Yeah.
Got everything, yeah.
Apprehension levels have increased since being in the car.
You'll be fine.
I know.
Come on.
I'm working it up. Working myself up.
You've seen sharks before.
Yeah.
You've seen manta rays before.
I know.
You've seen all manner of aquatic life before.
Yeah.
You'll be fine. I think you're building it up in your mind to be scarier than it is. Just try and relax.
All right.
And enjoy
the day.
it. Yeah. Take it easy. Putting her fears aside, we jump on the boat, and just like that, Sophie is in her element. There is an important lesson here about not focusing on the doubt in your mind, but you don't need a lecture from me on that, so let's get into it. We head out to our first spot on the reef and drop in on a local turtle hangout with one of the most chilled creatures in the ocean. It's clear to see why these guys are often portrayed as stoners or surfers, as they constantly look like they don't have a care in the world. Something I didn't know until this experience is sea turtles actually grow a biofilm layer on their bodies, and it protects them from harmful bacteria, and a single touch can break the film of cells and make the sea turtle exposed to attacks from disease. I know the urge is strong to pat or touch these guys, but don't, because it might not look like you're causing them harm, but doing this can cause them to get sick or even die. So chill alongside them and let them check you out while you do the same. It's also important not to crowd the turtles, and if they look like they're trying to get away from you, let them go. Don't keep following them, because they do hold their breath, and if there's too many people around, they won't actually come to the surface to take oxygen, and this has killed some turtles in the past. Cruising to our next stop, where the spotter plane has confirmed there is a large group of Manta Rays hanging out, we refuel with some burgers before dropping into the main event. Excuse us for stating the obvious, but this marine experience is out of this world, and we're lucky enough to witness a swirling mating dance or mating train. This is where the females release pheromones that draw the attention of nearby males. But when the males move in, the females zoom off, and other males also join in the chase. And with all the males in hot pursuit, the female twists and turns in the water, looking like it's kind of dancing with the male swirling around her. The guys were a wealth of knowledge, imparting small amounts on us throughout the day. On their bodies, they have spots like fingerprints, and Fraser and his crew capture this information as a way of tracking and learning which mantas visit the area. And the great news about these guys is they're completely harmless. Their tail spine is non-functional, so there's going to be no Steve Irwin situation here, and they have very small teeth that are perfect for nibbling crustaceans and small fish, but not so good for nibbling on humans. On our way back to camp, we couldn't resist checking out Five Finger Reef, and I swear every beach up here is an absolute dream with crystal clear waters and all manners of aquatic life. And yes, more turtles to chill with too. Leaving Five Fingers Reef, it's time to head back through the sand dunes on our way back to camp. This beach is one of those rare places where the 4-drive track in and out is almost as much fun as the main event, unless, like these guys, you've run into a bit of trouble. Righto, we've just encountered some guys who got bogged, so as we'd want others to assist us, we're gonna go assist them. Already given them a tire deflator and a shovel, and last step, maxi tracks. And if they don't work, we're gonna have to come down here and give them a little nudge or get the winch out, but let's see if we can get them out the easy way before resorting to the hard way. I got the same one. I guess what I'm worried about is the chassis is on the ground.
Yeah.
So
you might wanna, yeah,
just digging straight out in front. You won't have any problems, just don't slow down. running up here in front of the car and I was like, what the hell? Look at those tyres. 8 PSI, they're real low. And they're pretty crappy tyres as well.
Oh, the tires were shit. Fun and games.
Yeah, it's good. A bit of rescue. We're heading 15-20 minutes up the road from where we're camping, because where we're camping is beautiful, awesome snorkeling, awesome swimming, but it's a sanctuary zone, so no spearing unfortunately. Although you can rod and reel fish, which is a bit interesting. I feel like they should be the same thing, but let's not get into that now. And we're heading up there because looking at the spearing allowed map, there's a reef up here and you're allowed to go spearfishing. So I'm hoping come up here, catch something for dinner, seeing we've eaten all the fish in our fridge, kind of restock. I'm looking for something maybe sashimi or something flaky. So depending on what we catch, it's depending on what we cook. But yeah, hopefully we find a reef. I've just been looking on Google Maps and seen what looks like a decent reef. So we might get out there and there'll be nothing, but hey, that's a risky take when you're planning your spearing via Google Maps.
So I'm bringing over the camera so we can find out what it is. I'm so excited. Oh my god.
Look at that bad boy. Finally.
Oh my god.
Finally got my GT. Phew. GT out in the outer reef. This is a fish that I've wanted to get ever since I've gone out spearfishing. This is absolutely nuts. Got it straight to the head. Don't even know if I got any of it on GoPro. Grabbed him, put him back on the boat. Then he weighed down the boat so much that I was having to lean back the whole way and paddle all the way back from outside the sanctuary zone back in. My God, I think he's even beaten the hell out of my spear.
How did you manage to get him? He must weigh a ton. Oh.
GT, your spear, it's absolutely mental buggery. Worth it though. I replace one of these any day for a fish like this. Chop this bad boy up, it's so big though.
You know what I was saying about it's nicer when you catch bigger fish because you only have to gut and fillet one. I take that back because this is going to be a long process.
Yeah, it's pretty big, isn't it?
Worth it though.
Oh yeah, it's huge. One fillet off.
That's not even a fillet, that's half of a fillet.
Yeah, one chunk off. Could sashimi that bad boy up. I'm a strong believer in the fact that if you're going to take a fish's life, nothing gets wasted, and you've got to respect the gift you're being given of living off the land like this. So don't worry, none of this fish will get wasted. We will freeze most of this guy for later, but couldn't resist some fresh sashimi and ceviche with mates on the beach. One thing to be aware of, big fishes like this in other parts of Australia are sometimes risky to eat due to a buildup of an algal toxin called ciguatera. These toxins can build up in the meat of larger fishes over time as they eat smaller fish. Thankfully up here it's way less common, so be warned if you catch one of these guys on the upper east coast, it can make you pretty sick. Oh, sashimi piece.
Dude.
Look at that. Woo. Bit of soy sauce. We're gonna have sashimi after this.
Too bad we used up all the honey soy that I had yesterday.
Oh, I've got a mass thing of soy, wasabi, ponzu, the lot. We can do,
my god.
We can do sashimi straight off
We've
the
got
beach.
every single Asian flavour going in our oven.
That is amazing.
I might save some of these steaks for that then.
Alright.
Hey, last piece off.
Yeah, definitely not a sushi chef, but I will do my best.
How's the fish looking?
We are getting there. Nice good bits here.
There's heaps of fish.
Yeah, I think we're going to do it 3 ways. So cooked, raw, well, cooked sashimi and
Ceviche?
ceviche. That's it.
Looks so good.
So for the ceviche we'll have chili pepper, green pepper, some lime. Low ingredient ceviche, but it should taste the same. So.
The boys are busy cutting up the fish that they caught today, so I'm just making a quick salad. Frika, carrots, zucchini, and then I've also got some leftover salt bosh, lemon myrtle and sea parsley from our native find in Broome. So pretty simple, should be pretty tasty.
Nothing beats a fresh fish cook up on the beach, and what made it even better was sharing recipes with our new travelling buddies Kike and Lisa. They showed us how to make their traditional ceviche, which was absolutely epic. All that's left to do is get the drone up in the air and show the last of what this beautiful beach camp has to offer. With the sun setting behind us, we bust out the truffle brie damper recipe, cooked on an open fire, which is cheesy, gooey deliciousness. Just make sure no one's on a diet before cooking because it's pretty irresistible.
Oh my god.
Man, that looks...
You can see the cheese there. As always, guys, thanks for watching and sharing the adventure across Australia. And until next time, have a great one and enjoy the amazing country we are lucky enough to call our backyard. You.